Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. As you know, we usually do Psychonauts and the Super Mario 64 hack, Super Mario 74. However, those games require a gamepad and some quick reactions. So I decided let's have a quick intermission stream and play a game that is more strategic, more turn-based. And I recently got Slay the Spire, so let's do that. I've already completed the game with one of the characters, but not with the other, so that's what we're going to try for today. I am not particularly good at this game, so please keep that in mind. I'm not exactly a strategic master, so I may make dumb mistakes. Please bear with me. Let's get the preparing screen out of the way. There's the game. Recording all properly and such. Alright. So, like I mentioned, this guy, the Ironclad, I've already finished the game with once. But we still need to do it with the Silent, because I haven't found a very good tactic for her yet. Let me see if I can get the chat in a position where it's easily visible. Right, so this fella, the windfish, I guess, he offers you stuff. So to start with, I think the extra cards kind of important. So so I don't want to give the starting relic up. Although I guess some boss relics might be worth it. Let's do this. Okay. Regal Pillow, that's a really good one. Additional HP when you rest. I like that one. Let me see. This one has a lot of question marks, and I like the question marks, so let's go here. Okay. I'm not sure if this game requires an introduction, but it's essentially a roguelike, deck-building, turn-based RPG. That's the best way I can put it. You start with a certain deck, you build up more cards as you progress through the story, and you try to reach the end. You got relics, get money, can carry 3 potions. Health carries over to the next battle, so what you lose, you actually need to rest to recover. So anyway, he's gonna attack for 12. There, let's get an attack in. Now we can do another defend, just to be sure, and attack him. And now he can't hurt us because we've set up too much block for him to get through. We're just gonna wait. We can attack here, or and take 2 damage, or we can wait the turn out. But I decided to go for the slightly more aggressive path here. He's gonna try to debuff us. So we got a debuff now, which means we're gonna deal less damage. That should be fine though. He's gonna try that again. We don't have enough to... Ooh, this turn is gonna hurt. Even with the extra mana, we couldn't have killed him entirely. So we're gonna take 7 to the face. That's okay though, because now we've not got him. Yikes. Could have used another strike there, but that's the danger of games where you're reliant on a deck. We've already lost a bit more health than I would have liked, but that's our first battle completed. Hey there, Invader Tech. No, I haven't finished Psychonauts yet. I'm just taking a quick break with this game. It's a bit more turn-based, which I thought might be better for my wary mind. But now that I'm actually doing it, I'm a little worried. That was pointless, since I was gonna kill him anyway. I'm making lots of strategically bad calls here. But we'll continue with both Super Mario 74 and Psychonauts in the nearby future. So, no worries. Ouch. So yeah, enemies can shuffle cards into your deck, which in the best case scenario only take up space. Like this one is doing right now. It's just an unplayable card that's being annoying and taking up space. But some cards can actually hurt you, like a burn will cause continuous damage if you get it in your hand. Some enemies revolve entirely around shuffling annoying cards into your deck. It's a very interesting way of applying status effects. Anyway, he's done. That went a lot better than the last battle. Let's see. I kind of like going for poison, but I also like block a lot. So, question marks can be battles. In this case it was, but they can also be special events. But anyways, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if I said that already. Gonna take some damage here because I was careless with my mana or energy, I guess. Not quite poisoned enough to die from this. I have a card, Noxious Fumes, that causes enemies to get poisoned at the start of every turn. I like that one very much, but poison is definitely a slow weapon. But he'll die now, so it's fine. There we go. Yeah, I wanna build up some poison. There's a lot of cool synergy you can get with poison. Let's see if this question mark is also a battle. It is. Wow. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Well, nothing to be done. So these enemies curl up and get block once you attack them, so can be a bit annoying to take them down in a single turn. Let's see. So yeah, as you see, the game actually shows you what the individual enemies are gonna do. It's kind of important because otherwise it would be very luck-based. There is actually a trinket in the game, I think, that prevents you from seeing the enemy's intention. Which can, I guess that's an interesting strategic choice to make. I wouldn't do it though. It's hard enough for me to get through a turn when I do know what they're gonna do. Anyway, as you can see, now they're all slowly getting poisoned. Alright, this one will die next turn. These two need a bit more work. Let's see, only that one will attack. Get that one out of the picture right now. Nice. This should play itself out nicely. This one is gonna try to inflict a stat, but he'll die next turn, so it's wasted. Boom. None of these are very good, but I kind of want to build up my deck, especially in the early days, in the early game. So yeah, this is an interesting one. You just spend all your mana and deal 7 damage that many times. Can get pretty crazy if you have a lot of mana built up, but Quick Slash is good and reliable. 8 damage, 1 card, drawn. Seems fine to me. Oh hey, these little guys. They're all gonna attack too, that's a bit annoying. There, trying to mitigate the damage a bit, but... Oh, that was a bad idea. Wow, that was one of those typical noob plays. The enemy is angry, so when it takes damage, it gets more attack, so... that was completely Woo! Wow, my voice. Completely pointless. Let's get a few more cards. Yeah, I wanted that one. Ow. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. We're taking too many hits too early. Alright, that one's going down. And that one is going down. That's the 2 most dangerous ones in terms of attack power. Now we need to get this one, and then that one. When you try to combine the words this and that. Alright, the poison will do the rest on this one. So the order is slightly different, but it's better this way. I couldn't kill this one in 1 turn, and we don't want him to snowball right out of our control. There we go, he's done. I don't think I want any of those. So, here's a difficult choice. We could go for this stronger. Well, let's go for the camp first. And just rest. There's still a strong enemy here, so let's try it. So, sometimes there's stronger enemies on the map and they give you an artifact if you defeat them. And that can be a pretty big if. Depending on the situation. As you can see, these guys have a stat called Artifact, which means they block out a status effect. They prevent a debuff once for them. Okay, so here's an example of enemies that mess around with putting cards in your discard pile. So you see, every time they do that, they shuffle 2 really annoying, useless cards. So as soon as my draw pile runs out, and that will be soon, this is gonna turn into a very annoying situation. You gotta deal with these guys quickly if possible. Right, we've been able to play the noxious fumes, so now the enemy should slowly start to get poisoned. That gives us a bit more leeway to defend ourselves while still progressing the battle, but we can't sit on our laurels due to the whole dazed thing. Alright, we can get this guy out. But there's still 2 more of these to fight. Alright. Gonna get 4 more of those cards in our deck. As if it wasn't bad enough. By the way, that looks like a man who is being attacked by Twitter. Very appropriate, I guess. Yeah, that does look like the Twitter icon, doesn't it? Well, it's just a blue bird, but when I see a blue bird, I immediately think of Twitter. Alright, nice. This one will be going down next turn, which means we can focus on the one remaining enemy. Didn't go super well, but we got through it without too much damage, so that's a victory in and of itself, isn't it? Right. Some cards have being negative or wasting space or whatever can make other cards that allow you to discard cards more interesting. Because normally discarding a card seems like a punishment, right? But in those situations, discarding the card can actually save your life. Of course, nothing can save his life now, because he's dead. Haha. So, prayer wheel. Non-bust chests now also contain cards. Good, I guess. Oh, we're just about to run into one of those. These enemies are pretty horrific looking. A mushroom growing out of a dead rat. That's very Darkest Dungeon-ish. Enemies like that. It reminds me of the fungal enemies in the Weald, was it? I think so. Except those were even more horrifying because those were human. Alright. I am reluctant to kill this one immediately because it will apply vulnerable when it dies. And I don't want this one to get too much benefit from that. There you go, he's out. Which means we should be able to fully defend against this. One thing I often forget, one of my big mistakes in these games, this game, is to not use the potions. They're kind of up there and they don't get mentioned a lot, so I just forget they exist half the time. Which has cost me a few runs, actually. It is shameful, but true. But anyway. Who knew mushrooms could die of poison too? And venom is a good one. Right, now that we've got that one prayer wheel trinket, this should also contain a card. Schnecko Skull. Now the Schnecko Skull is particularly good because it essentially just adds 1 more poison to every time you inflict poison. Which you can build up to some ridiculous amounts of poison. I've had enemies had up to 60 or 70 poison in some situations. It's a grand old time. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad I found this Schnecko skull. It's pretty much an essential trinket for the for a good poison deck. So you can now just kind of wait it out while the poison does its work. So long as we get enough block cards, which is, I think, also, I am not an expert on this game, like I mentioned, but I think it's kind of necessary to be armed with decent block as well if you want to pull a poison deck off. Because the whole benefit of it is that the enemies kind of die on their own, so you can focus on defense. Well, this guy is done, so I don't need to actually inflict more status effects. Backflip was kind of good because block. We can do one more fight before we rest up. These guys, they're so weird. They just kind of stand in a weird pose, like eh. Have you ever tried to stand like this? Like you're kind of sitting, half sitting. It's weird. So yeah, what they do is they attack you and they steal money when they attack you. And if you let them do it a few times, they will run away with the money. I don't think we have enough time to really get good use out of poison here. Hiya. So we're just gonna attack as much as we can. Ah, he's already getting ready to... Okay, a little poison should be fine. So this means he's gonna defend now. Next turn he's probably going to run away. Which means if we don't get him now, he'll run. But we have just enough, so it all turned out fine in the end. Now the question, do we want to rest or do we want to improve one of our cards? I think we want to improve one of our cards. Because we haven't lost that much health. And there's 2 battles and then another... or we could even go for the question mark, I suppose. Oh look, this is quite a lot. I haven't seen this before. But they're all gonna attack, which is slightly worrying. Maybe I should have tried to kill at least one of them. Instead of holding up like this. Ah, what I should have done is drink the dexterity potions to get more block. But hey, what's done is done. Hey there, Clive and Meme Lord as well. It's good to see you guys. Welcome. I'm just getting smashed to pieces by a few small slimes. Just daily business as usual. I should have done this first to play Noxious Fumes, but once again, it is kind of fun to see them all die from poison though. Wow. Phrases you probably shouldn't say in most daily situations. Well, that takes care of 2 of them. And the rest will die next... Wow, my voice, man. The rest will die next turn. This was completely unnecessary, but I did it anyway. Just for fun. Weak potion. Poison stab. Ooh, poison stab or crippling poison? This one is aggressive, this one is defensive. Because this is just about the damage. This applies weak, so they won't damage me as much. I think... This one is a cheaper solution, I think, so I'll take that one. Might be a bad idea, but... You know. This is interesting. We're gonna heal at the heal spot. Receive a relic. Tough questions, tough questions. I mean, this is obviously the best reward, but regret is kind of an annoying curse. Like, I could do this assuming that I can get rid of regret by some way. But I really don't want to have regret by the time I'm facing stronger bosses. I would really regret that. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going for the donut. Well, it's time for the first boss. And I don't feel prepared at all. Seems like I always run into this obnoxious thing. Let's just poison the heck out of it. So, I'll tell you what it's gonna do. It's gonna attack for massive damage on its first turn. Because... Oh, why didn't I drink the dexterity potion? In fact, let's drink 2. There we go. So, if I could get the survivor... No, I guess not then. Just block is fine. I should have done this before. Well, let's go all out. There we go. That'll make it slightly less horrific. Still 16 damage to the face, though. Painful. Pillow value, yep. Alright, let's do Envenom. Haha. What, do you want even more poison? Well, who am I to disagree? Okay, this is bothersome, because even though I block it, I'm still getting a card from that. One of those negative cards I was talking about. A boot. There we go. He has 40 poison right now, in flame. Ah, he's buffing himself. It would be nice if we could get rid of him before he does anything else, but... Oh, right. I keep forgetting the leg sweep costs 2. If you can only deal enough damage for him to go down before he has even more... There we go. Even more poison. Even more poison and even more poison. You're done. Fear my poison. That went pretty well. Die, die, die. that Overwatch reference though. This is an interesting one. You can essentially give up a certain amount of energy and carry it over to the next turn. I guess I'll take this one though. Okay, a boss trinket, or relic rather. I keep calling them trinkets, yeesh. Get out of here, Darkest Dungeon. Whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it has to a random enemy. Ooh, I like that. Tiny house. That's adorable. Obtain 1 potion. Gain 30 gold. Raise your max HP by 5. Obtain 1 card. Essentially, lots of small benefits. Ooh, this is interesting. A permanent increase of energy at the cost of never gaining gold again. I kind of want to do this, honestly. I don't know what the meta opinion is on these. This one is good though. I mean, 1 potion, 30 gold, 1 card, pretty minor stuff. But that plus 5 max HP, well, I'm leaning towards the specimen because of my poison focus here. That's what I think for now. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. Never had that one before, so I'm interested to see how it turns out for us. Oh, only 2 paths? What's this then? Oh, there's a merchant right here, so let's go visit him. Oh, I don't like these guys. So yeah, you need to attack these guys 3 times to knock them down on the ground. And until you do, they take half damage from all your attacks. It's quite irritating, really. Ah, there's my noxious fumes. Didn't do that in quite the right order, I don't think. Gonna take some damage here. It's my own fault. If only I had saved up 1 more attack for this guy. Oh hey, I have never seen that. They can actually recover flight. I used to just kill them before they did that. I guess that was the right call, to just kill it. Well, no harm, no foul. You're taking a bit more damage than we should from this minor battle though. Ah, look, he got all the poison from the other one. See, that's what we like. That's what we like. Of course, this will only really help against enemy setups where there are multiple enemies. So if we get a boss battle where it's 1 big enemy, that little specimen thing won't make a difference. Something to think about, I suppose. But anyway, now they're both going to succumb, so it's fine. Ah, I like flying knee. Okay. Now I've got this guy. the interesting looking mask. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm inclined to buy Lee's waffle, honestly. Raising the max HP by 7 and healing all of it is a nice way to start this off, I think. Infinite Blades is kind of good. Since we still have enough money, I guess I'll take it. Especially if we get Envenom. When you combine the sheaves with Envenom, things get really crazy. In a good way. None of the question marks have been actual events so far. It's slightly annoying. Let me just check if the chat is still... There we go. Everything is still in working order. Yeah, with these guys, I think the point is to get them out as quickly as possible. Because otherwise they just keep stealing your gold. I don't have that much to steal anyway, but still. Oh, that's a shame. I would have liked Infinite Blades, but... he's gonna try to run away. Let's stop that permanently. He got all the poison, which is good. Let's get that block up. Card draw won't really help there, but it's fine. It's probably the last time he'll do that before he tries to run away too. Yep. I hope we have enough to actually stop him from running next turn. Doesn't look like it. He's gonna run away with our money. Well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, these guys. Typical setup of a mage and a warrior, or a healer and a tank, or whatever you want to call it. I wish I still had a dexterity potion at this point. Anyway, let's get the poison in. Of course, tips and tricks for strategies are welcome. Yeah, officially it's best to take out the Mystic, but in my experience the surviving enemy becomes much more dangerous when it's alone, so I'm kind of trying to get them both at the same time, if that makes sense. Also, I have a waffle. Just gonna keep buffing, huh? Oh, that's fine by me. Of course, she had to save him just in time. Not that it matters. Because you're done now. And she's gonna get the poison from him, so... It doesn't even matter if you heal now. Man, I like that. The specimen, I like that. It's a cool card. I could have used the shift there, but let's be honest, the poison was gonna overkill her to heck and back, so... I kind of want to take on another elite to get more of them relics, but not too confident about my deck and cards right now, so perhaps not. Not for now, anyway. Oh, we have dropped a few frames, huh? Looks like... let me check something in OBS for a bit. So here's a weird thing. It keeps snapping back and forth like that. Well, whatever. There. I hope that's better. Owie. This one is attacking pretty hard. A bit less aggressive, please. In the meantime, I'll be way more aggressive. So we're gonna get debuffed now. Enfeebling spores. Could do the 10 poison damage, but it won't be quite enough. Darn. We are not doing very well. I mean, it's gonna die next turn, but the way this is going, we're not gonna last for much longer. Maybe I should have taken Piercing Whale. Piercing Whale is kind of good. Anyway, I'm forced to rest for now, I think. Ah, a Snecko. Well, you have a skull from a Snecko, so that's interesting. Maybe he's come to avenge his fallen family member. With a lot of these enemies, I think taking them out quickly is important. Alright, confusion, I remember that. Randomizes the cost of cards. Very, very annoying. Oh, nice. Some weakness for you. There we go. Let's lay on the poison. Yeah, randomizing the cost of your cards can sometimes make the battle against the Snecko ridiculously easy. But in some situations it can turn it into a nightmare. Didn't do that quite right. I'm gonna take 12 to the face. But anyway, he's dead now, so it's all fine. Get out of here. There you go. He's done. I want another flying knee. Now we have two, just like in real life. So another... please, not this again. Already starting with the buffs. Haha! Get through that. I should remember that if I have the right cards but not enough energy, I can rely on the energy potion to help me out. I guess I was hoping to draw a 0-cost card there, but it didn't happen. He's gonna defend. Oh, he's protecting her. Alright. Hey. Let's see. With the heal. Yeesh. Now he gets all that poison. 30 damage, huh? Too bad it won't matter. Because you're out. We got through that somehow. Ooh, innate. That's good. Innate means it starts in your hand. Whetstone. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random attacks. Nice. Bane is good. You know, the fire rises. That was my best Bane imitation. That wasn't very good. Alright, I've gotten some health back, but yikes. Why you gotta start like that, buddy? Can't we chill for a sec? Right, so he's gonna smash 21 damage in my face. Which means I should probably just take it easy for a bit. I think I'm gonna take that extra energy now, because we want to have a bit more wriggle room next turn. There we go. Those are the turns we like. Uh-oh, we've become enfeebled. Well, we don't have much to defend ourselves with. That's annoying. Gonna take a lot of damage now. But at least he won't attack this time. So let's go wild. If a battle gets really scary, I could just rely on strength, but you know what they say, mind over strength. Swift potion. Well, I was just thinking we needed to throw one out, but actually there was still an empty space. Let's get another one of those knees there. Oh right, we can get the drug. Sure, why not? Drugs. Right, so the Knowing Skull asks us what is it we seek, and what is it we offer. So you always lose 7 HP no matter what you do. So this is just the dumb choice. So I'm thinking we want a colorless card. Oh, you can just keep doing it. Whoops. So here's the real question. Do we want to take this on? Clicks on it. It's probably a terrible idea. We're probably going to die here. That was kind of a weird order to do things in, but we survived the first turn. So yeah, this guy mostly summons other guys. He says really sweet, encouraging things to his minions. Next time he's gonna summon more. We should have done this first, I think. Yeah, there's another one. And another one. Ooh. Alright, this is getting more complicated already. There we go. Makes everything a bit easier. And he's gonna transfer over all that poison to the leader. Get him, boys. Who are you talking to? Ooh, he's angry. Oh, we might have done, it might have been good to do Envenom first. How well. We don't have the cards we need to defend ourselves here. This is bothersome. Didn't even draw any more defense cards. Huh. Well, dagger throw is our last hope here. Worrying. Well, let's at least throw up one defense. And make sure we have more next turn. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Well, that was a serious error in judgment. I didn't see that coming. I'm going to need a new map, yes. On the sunny side, we did unlock something. But wow, that was a very severe miscalculation. And we were doing so well too. Well, let's look at these new cards. Alright, interesting. I shouldn't have gone for the elite enemy. I think that's the the lesson we learned today here. RIP, yes. That's very unfortunate. Anyways, I know it's been a very short stream, but I'm gonna have to stop for now. Pretty tired. It's been a few weeks, let's put it that way. So, but it was fun to stream this game. I'm not sure if it's going to be a regular thing the way Psychonauts and Super Mario 74 are. I mean, it kind of lends itself to repeat plays rather than one large playthrough. Which is also one reason why I kind of left Darkest Dungeon for a bit. So, you know, I guess we'll just have to see for later. But for now, thanks to everyone who visited the stream. Namely Invader Tech, Clive, and Meme Lord as well. And I hope to see you next time, when we hopefully do better at a video game. But until then, I will see you later. Bye bye.